Good morning, everyone. I am Sakshi Begde, an alumni relation intern at WAV. WAV is an official engagement partner of ASM Group of Institute. I welcome today everyone for today's webinar organized by a student alumni relationship cell institutes. Today we hold an eminent alums from ASM Group of Institute, that is Mr. Vivek Khandare. He is currently working as digital marketing consultant and is vice president at Rotaract Club of Pimpri. Firstly, I would like to thank Nilesh for organizing this webinar and inviting Vivek sir to give back to his institution. Before we webinar, I would like to introduce Mr. Vivek sir. Vivek sir has a very interesting background and there is for organizing this webinar for students. So you look after him, listen to his experience, his journey, the way he grew up from basics to get into operations and get into field of digital marketing. Speaking about Vivek sir, he is having bachelor's degree in marketing from ASM Groups of Institute. After passing from ASM in 2019, he is now studying MBA at Neville Wadia Institute, Group of Management Studies and Research. In 2017-18, he was customer service executive at MNC Emphasis in finance domain. Followed by in 2018-19, he was intern for marketing and promotion at Sai Siddhi Corporation. Followed by in 2019, he was intern for digital marketing at Galactic Group. Currently, he is freelance consultant at Chitta Advertising and is working at Rotaract Club of Pimpri. I request everyone to make this session interactive. Ask as many as questions you have. We also have on panel the executive member students of Alumni Relationships Cell. They are Ankit, Souvik, Nasim, Akshada, Sanjana, Prathamesh, Rajpriyal, Kaustubh. Without further ado, I plead Mr. Vivek sir to come forth, take this platform and go ahead with webinar. I welcome you, sir. Hello.
Yes. So I'm audible now.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, Sakshi, for this introduction, and I want
Thank
Nilesh for contacting me. Okay. So may I start, or there is questions from your side?
We'll wait 2 minutes for others to join.
Okay.
So you can begin with the webinar.
Okay, sure. So as Sakshi said, hello guys, I'm Vivek Khandale. So actually, I'm a proud son of a farmer who loves learning and implementing. So I learned digital marketing. Now I'm working as a digital marketing consultant. So I done my BBA in marketing from our institution. And in my last year of graduation, I felt that digital marketing is in the boom and it is the future. So in my college days only, I joined one institute for the course digital marketing, and I done. At that time also, I am doing my job, and due to that job, I am unable to go class and attend the class. So that's why I left my job, because I am going into comfort zone, which is very harmful for everyone. Once we go in the comfort zone, hello, Sakshi.
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Please proceed.
Hello. Okay. Can participants also put on their cameras, so it will be like two ways?
Right.
If possible.
So we are having this on a webinar module. So only panelists can have their cameras on. Others will be able to look at you and listen to you.
Okay.
Right.
Not issue. Okay. So I left my job, which is I'm doing in Emphasis as a senior transaction processing officer, and I done with my digital marketing course. And that's how I passed out from college and asked BBA. Then I joined one internship which is provided by that institute, where I work for one of MLA. I can't say the name. So I work for them, and which is a pre-election campaign we have done for him, and he won the elections also. And that's how I get confident that I can do in digital marketing. So secondly, I don't want to go for job, because jobs is like a fixed 9 to 5 go, and I want to apply my things in digital marketing. So I learn from my knowledge from online. So there are various courses online available, which from which you can easily learn digital marketing. Because at this moment, the course is not physical course is not important, because in digital marketing, implementation is the key. If you don't implement what you learn, you will not get what is digital marketing or how things how works done. So there is the only way to learn and implement. There is no required lots of money to put on the course. That is very simple. So I started as a freelancing. So I search for the clients from LinkedIn, from Instagram, and luckily I got client from LinkedIn also, and one of client from my network. So he approached me that, can you do digital marketing and Instagram things for me? I said, okay. I don't know the pricing and all. So once you will get a clients, you will get to know all the things, and you will discuss with people in the digital marketing already. So that's how I came in freelancing, and I got clients. So that's how my journey start as a digital marketing consultant. But when I start, that clients has this question: can we pursue career in digital marketing after? We'll go to questions after 1 or 2 minutes. So when you start freelancing, first try to learn all the things properly, because you're going to work from your side. You're not a employee of any organization. There you have all the responsibility up to you. So that's why you can learn easily from online. I'll tell you the names, people in the digital marketing field you can follow.
Yeah, Sakshi, can we go ahead with the Q&A round? It seems you can just pick up the questions from both registrations and Q&A option, and we
Okay,
can do some interaction session. Yeah.
yeah. So Kunal Jadhav is asking that, can we pursue career in digital marketing after mechanical engineering?
Yes, you can. So Kunal, there is no reason, no matter where from you come, what is your background or what is your graduation. If you're past 10th or 12 also, you can do digital marketing. You can easily learn from online sources, and after learning, implement in you. So try to build your personal brand, and that's how you will get clients. And if you don't want to go as a freelancing, you can join any company or any agency, do internship for 2 months, 2 months, 6 months, and then you can go for job, full-time job. And that's how you can start your journey as a digital marketing in digital marketing. So anyone can do digital marketing. In fact, one of my friend, he is a mechanical engineer, and he start a YouTube channel, and right now he has a 2 million plus subscribers. He started his digital marketing agency also. So anybody can do.
Okay. Next is Sonal Arora. She's asking that where we can learn digital marketing. And next question of her is, sir, can you give some insights on SEO and social media marketing?
Okay. So where from we learn digital? So you can learn digital marketing, like I said before also, you can learn from online sources. There is a most of the online sources available. Like Coursera, there are courses. In LinkedIn Learning app, there are also the courses. In fact, I also learned from there also. Also, there is offline courses also, institutes available in most of the areas which is accessible to you. So you can learn from there also, but they will teach you the basic only. They will not teach you the high end pro level digital marketing. They will teach you, yeah, they will teach you most of the theoretical knowledge, and then also the practical in very basic, like starting. But after that, you have to put your expertise, your creativity in that, and that's how you can learn digital marketing. So there is courses in Coursera, LinkedIn Learning. Also, there are the influencers in India, Indian influencers or foreign influencers. They can also take courses, teach how the digital marketing. Recently, the Ranveer Alabadia, Beer Bicep, also record his course of social media marketing with one of the association or institute. So from there also you can learn. Next question is, Sakshi, that SEO.
Yeah.
SEO. So SEO is a very first part in digital marketing, and still it is also in demanding. Like most of the people say SEO is not important, but it is most important, because the structure of SEO is like change. So before, people used to do SEO for Google advertising, website ranking. Now also they do for that purpose. But SEO is like, now you can apply the SEO knowledge in captions. Like you post your picture on Instagram, Facebook. So in caption also you used to write a case keywords. So work of SEO is like put a keywords, or write a blueprint or transcript, which will help you to rank on the Google. So SEO is like you can implement. And the second most search engine, YouTube. There also you can apply your knowledge of SEO. And SEO you can learn easily. So there is a one influencer, digital marketing expert, Mr. Neil Patel. So go to his site, and he has a free SEO course. So there you can learn free and implement.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Next
Okay,
is
then
Suraj Rohila,
social.
social media
Okay.
marketing. She was asking about, can you give some insights on social media marketing?
Social media marketing is like very best thing you can do, and easy also thing, which is not difficult, because we are used to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the social media sites. We are very used to, and user friendly also. So there you can start your social media marketing. But you have to be very creative in terms of social media marketing, because there is most of the youth and the people, because people want to see something differently or creative, and that's how they catch or response you, share your post or things on their wall, or with people, another people. So right now in social media marketing, entertainment like comedy videos, uh, educational videos are booming. Like you know the Eshraj Mukherjee, he got viral through social media marketing only. There are many more examples. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, sir. Next is Suraj Rohila. He is asking that, is affiliate marketing also digital marketing?
Yes, it is kind of a it is one of the part of digital marketing, affiliate marketing. But in affiliate marketing in India especially, people create this image as like network marketing, because affiliate marketing is also good. Affiliate marketing is simple, like if I refer one of product to my friend that buy this product, it is good, that's a simple. But if I send a link to my friend and buy this product, that's how you get some money or some percentage on that purchase. That's how affiliate marketing works, and it is good also. People make millions through affiliate marketing also. So it is also the part of digital marketing. But you have to be choosy, and you should understand what is affiliate marketing first, and learn first, then apply affiliate marketing.
Okay, sir. Next is Gautam Dobaria. He is saying that I'm planning to open
Okay.
digital marketing business. Can you guide on how can we get client for business?
Okay. So digital marketing agency, you want to start, you can start from boutique digital marketing agency. So first, before clients, you should have your proper employee. That first choose one person from each industry, like one person for SEO, person for social media marketing, one person for campaign, Facebook ad campaign. So hire one person from one expertise, which has one expertise in digital marketing, and that's how you set up your digital marketing agency. And try to first build your pages, social media marketing. Try to build your website, do SEO, give rank on get some rank on Google, do PR. First, try to approach your networks, people in your network. Like you can start from your home. Like if in your family background, anyone has business, so you can start from there also. So first, start to get clients from your network or your friends from your circle, and do some great work for them. And that's how you will get your testimonials. So how greatly you have done your work. So that's how first try to get a clients from your network, or 5 to 10 clients at minimum cost, because they will give you testimonials to promote yourself. And this you can show up on your pages, on your website, like I have done work for them. And then the second step is like, you can go to LinkedIn, you can go to Instagram, just DM. But there is a process. You cannot send a DM. So I have digital marketing agency and I want to work for you, can you give work for me? No, that is not a way. First you have to connect with them in, like in LinkedIn terms. You have to first connect with them, and after get connected with them, uh, send a message like, thank you for connecting with me, looking forward to learn from you, or anything you want, but in a professional way, which is not casual. Then okay, so that is the second step. But first step is try to find a potential customers on LinkedIn, on Instagram also. The potential customers, like your digital marketing agency, your customer would be a business persons or consultants who is struggling to find a clients, who is struggling to expand their businesses online. So you have to find a potential customer or clients for your businesses, like digital marketing agency. So like I said, startup owners, entrepreneurs, people, consultants in a different sectors. So first find the potential customer, then try to connect with them. Like I said, procedure, try to connect from the customized notes, then send a message, thanks for connecting with me. And that's how you start your conversation. So if people replies, well and good, try to get him on a call, that can I ask him that can you give your 20 minutes to discuss with me digital marketing thing. I can help you, and that's how try to get him on the call and then discuss about your services and offers. if if there is no reply, try to get a follow, because money is in the follow up. So try to get follow up 2 to 3 times, and if he's not responding, then leave it, but don't give up. Follow up is important. So that's how you can get clients. Like I get my clients to network only, and then after I move to LinkedIn and Instagram. Yes, that is from
Okay,
my
sir.
side.
Okay. Next question is from Amal. He's saying that how to get more engagement in Facebook and Instagram pages.
Okay, how to get more engagement. So engagement is like, first you should have your post creative. So your message or whatever you're posting, which it should be creative or meaningful, which gives value to the people, because that's how people share. Otherwise, if you are a meme or you have comedy page, then only people will share your post and you will get engagement. So how we get engagement on social media? So whenever we post a picture, uh, in the first 30 minutes of 1 hour, we'll get most of the engagement, and that 1 hour to 30 minutes decide our engagement for the next 1 hour, 2 days. Because in Instagram, like 2 days, your post will get ranked and have chances to get more engagement. So whenever you post picture, try to get most of the likes or response from the people in that 30 minutes or 1 hour. So once most of the people like your post and comment, yes. So like is not a first primary. This comment is very important if you want engagement on your post, because the algorithms try to capture your comments and the likes. Once you will get your comments and likes, uh, algorithms from Instagram, Facebook, they will decide your engagement. That if you get a good engagement or comments, likes in that 30 minutes or 1 hour, Instagram and Facebook push your post towards your connect networks, and that's how you will get a more engagement. Also, the second point, you should have your real followers, because most of the people have dead followers or the fake followers, so they kill your engagement. So if you have fake followers or fake dead followers, try to remove from your profile, because they kill your engagement. And that's how algorithm also works in terms of engagement. That that's it.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Next is Anjam Sharma. She's asking that can you guide us on how we can join top-notch companies with digital marketing courses?
Top notch company with, I didn't get the question. Top notch
I
company, do you want a job or courses?
No, she's saying that can you guide us how we join top-notch companies with the digital marketing courses? Means after doing this course, how should we join that companies?
Okay. Okay. So once you have done your digital marketing courses, try to get a internship, because in top notch companies, they will not hire you after the completion of your digital marketing courses. That is simple, because they are top notch companies. They will not spend their money on freshers. So they do have criteria that person should have 1 or 2 years experience as per the companies. So after completing your course, try to get an internship, do your internship, and then second, join any agency and learn all the things in effective way, that you're confident to give answers and confident to give interview in that top notch companies. So that is the way And the second is, if you want to join top-notch companies in digital marketing like Ogilvy, Mata, Aegis Network. So this is the process. Done digital marketing course, join internship, do job. Then second, list down your future or dream companies, like you want top-notch companies. Write down their names. Go to LinkedIn, connect with the people or the employees in that companies. First connect, then try to do conversation with them and ask them how can I join their companies. Also, you can go to their company website. There is a career option. There also you can search. There is also the requirement posted by the company. If you fits in that criteria, apply for that. Otherwise, the second option is, like always, is LinkedIn. Try to get connect with the people from that company. Do conversation with me. Ask them how can I join their company. How can you get opportunity to join their company, and that's how you will get internship. Also, the third way is the join the HR persons from that company, and because HR person is the only medium that you can get entry in that company, because they are the hiring persons. So try to get connect with them also. They also post their requirement on their LinkedIn post. So that's how you, but stay connected with them. And if you are interested in to join that companies, try to connect with their social medias account. Try to get connect with the people from their company, and that's how you'll get to know notified when there has a requirement which suits your qualification or your profile. So that's how you can join top-notch companies in digital marketing.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Sakshi, you can move.
Yeah. Next is Preeti Thakur. She is asking that how much investment is required to start digital marketing company?
Okay. How much capital
much-
is required to start
Yeah.
digital marketing company? So there is no capital required. I can say this. Digital marketing business, if you want to start in a company or agency, like, so that time you should have the proper tools, but that is also not required, because if you have investment, you can invest like in studio or get some office. But I would prefer that just start with the clients, first client, second clients. Just start with the clients, get some clients, do some work, and then also then only you can think about to get some office setup, people's, uh, because at this moment most of the people working from home. So in digital marketing, you should at least you should have one laptop, so there is a work done. Because in traditional ways, before, people used to go to offices and they have their desktop and all set up. But at this moment, that's all not required. You have your laptop, you can work from anywhere. So there is no requirement. Yes, you should have your the small, very small capital to run a campaign, because clients will not paid you before the campaign. But always ask for the advance payment to the clients. That will help you to start your journey or run your campaign. So at this moment, no capital required. Yes, if you want to invest and you have capital, you can invest in your office. You can get some tools for editing, for running campaign and all. So that is only requirement. Otherwise, you can all do for free. Just get some client, work for them, and then think about it.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Next is Triloki. She is saying that it is necessary. Is it necessary to learn graphic designing to be successful in digital marketing?
No, it is not required. because digital marketing is very vast field. There is like social media marketing, video, social media marketing, SEO, like affiliate marketing. There is all, there is a different fields. Yes, if you're interested in graphics and all, then you can learn. It is good if you learn, but it is not required to be good in digital marketing. Yes, there is a two types of digital marketing expert. Like one is for the specialized digital, like one person is expertise in social media marketing, another can be in SEO, another can be in affiliate marketing. Or the second is like, if you are saying if you want to learn graphics, if you want to learn all social media marketing also, SEO also, so that in that case you can learn graphics also. So that person named term as a T-shaped marketer, which is known for the 2-3 expertise and do work in all the segments of digital marketing. So if you're interested into learning all the things of digital marketing, then you can learn. But if you want to go, like if you want to do social media marketing, then there is no necessary that you should learn, sorry, you should learn graphic designing. But yes, if you are interested, learn, because if you learn graphic designing, it is very great for you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Next is Arun Sharma. He is saying that can you tell us free tools for graphic designing which is available on internet?
So graphic designing is very vast, like I said. So you can just start with the Canva. It is a very basic tool if you want to start your journey or you want to learn, because most of the people like influencer which has lakhs of followers, they also use Canva tool, which is absolutely free. You can go for the premium version also. You will easily get a free version, free for 1 month. You can try this. So that is a very basic, and I should prefer this Canva for you to do graphic.
Next is Sunny Bose. He is saying that can you explain why it is called digital marketing and not only digital promotion, as promotion is one part of marketing?
It's simple, because digital marketing, it is a one of the part from marketing which promotes businesses. But it is not only the promotion, which that people not only running their advertisement or campaign through social media marketing. There is a different segments that you can use social media for your brands. The promotion, it is not the only way. You can learn your brand value through social media marketing. You can just share one thing from your company. You can say share a picture from your company, colleagues engagement, uh, fun facts about your company, fun things about your company. You can showcase anything from your company, or you can promote. So promotion, it is not the only thing that we do on social media. We do, people have different uh, like we can say opportunity, not opportunities. People have very different approaches, or their objective be on social media. So that's why we can't say the digital promotion rather than digital marketing.
Okay, sir. Next is Parul Mehra. He's saying that how can we target international market for digital marketing?
Okay, so you can easily target the international market, but you should have your proper portfolio, and you should have your capabilities to do work for them. You can easily work for them, and the fun fact is they will charge you more than the Indian market. So in fact, I have one client from Australia, and I am working for his company, which is in the e-commerce sector, and he's charging me 30% more than the Indian clients. So try to approach them on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, it is necessary for all of you. Other than that, you can approach from Instagram also, because once you start search for these things, and you in LinkedIn there is an option that you want to work from, whatever field you want to work from, you can start alert for this. So yesterday also yesterday only I got a notification from LinkedIn that one person from some company, some country, and he's looking for advertisement services. So see if you can help. So that's how also you can get international marketing clients. It's simple.
Okay, sir. Next is Ananya. She is saying, can you see your career as freelancer in digital marketing?
Yes, I can see my career, but once I start my career, so I have my 2 to 3 people in my team. So as working from freelancing also, I'm starting to build my team, because whenever my work is getting increases, so I need a team. So you're also thinking that you're also the digital marketing doing freelancing work, but try to get connect with the people in your industry which is known for his expertise in different segment in SEO, Facebook ads. There is many more sectors like this. So if you are an expert from any field, try to get connect with the people in different segment, so that will help you to get one client for different services. And after getting that client, you can delegate your work to that experts. So I can see my future, but I will start my big organization, or I can hire 10 to 10 people, 25 people. So I will increase my team. Yes, Sakshi, we can move.
Okay. Next is Richa Rathod. She is saying that what is benefit of digital marketing after applying job?
After applying job,
Yeah.
so if you're saying that after done with your digital marketing course, what is benefit?
No,
Am I
she's
right?
saying that after what is the benefit of digital marketing after applying for job?
After applying for job,
Yeah. What is benefit of digital marketing?
sorry, I didn't get you, because if you are applying for job, then why, what is your objective? So what will help you in digital marketing?
Uh, we'll move on to next question. I'll take
Yes.
this question later on.
Yeah.
Richa Jadhav is saying that what is scope of content writer in digital marketing industry?
He's a very, I can say very important person in digital marketing, because content is king, and that is the only thing which will get us engagement. Because once your content is good, people will happy to see your content and will share your content. So that's how you will get engagement. So if your content is great and creative, simple, so you will get to share by the people. So content writer it is a very demanding skills in digital marketing, which is important in all the segment of digital market, like in SEO, SMM, all the things. Content marketing is basic. So that is a very great field if you want to go for that, because I am also giving good perks to my content writer, and she is working 1 to 2 hours on a daily purpose. So that is very good if you are going for the content marketing. But try to do content marketing, start from any specific industry. Because what we used to do, we used to do get all the clients in digital marketing. If I get client for e-commerce industry, I'll accept this. From any sector, like in finance, like in education sector. So don't do that. First try to understand where is your interest. So if you're interested in sport, you're interested in fitness, you're interested in finance, so try to do start from that sector only. So if you are good in finance, then try to do content marketing, or try to write a content in finance field only, and that's how you'll start. So once you are good and you have you get your confidence in that field, then only you can move. But start with one industry only. So that's how you will get insights and all the knowledge that how content marketing works, how I can apply my content, how can write content for that specific field, and how can I improve myself. So that's how you can start your content marketing, and it is very great if you're starting content marketing.
Okay, sir. Next is Surbhi Agarwal. She's saying that can you explain how to generate leads for business on Facebook or social media pages?
So there is a two-way, organic or inorganic. So organic is like you're putting content on your accounts, and people will approach you, and that's how you can generate leads. The second one is inorganic, which is using by most of the people and are using most of the people, because in Facebook ads there is a particular filters that you can use to target a specific audience. So that's how run a campaign for your services, what you want, what is your objective from that ads, uh, to get a leads. Try to showcase your services or your offer to the people, run advertisement, and that's how you will get leads. So very simple, very basic thing you can do. Sorry, I have done for my client. So my client is from finance background, and he want me to join the people for his free seminar, and he will convert these seminars into their paid customers or paid clients for his courses, finance courses. So I run a campaign for Facebook advertisement from Facebook. So I run a campaign that join a free seminar on these things. You will get a certificate. You will get this knowledge, and you will get to learn that things. So people, so I make a funnel like I run a campaign, and I want the people to join my WhatsApp group. So I run a campaign for 1,000, and 200 people joined the WhatsApp group, and 130 people joined the seminar, and from these 40 people turn into the clients. So that's how you will get a leads for your business. So as per your objective, run your ads. There is a different types of ads you can run. Learn from this first, and then run ads, and that's how you can generate leads. From Facebook, that's how you can generate leads. In LinkedIn, there is a very specific formula. Approach them, search for potential clients, and convert them as your client. So that's it. We can move next question.
Okay. Next question is, can you explain SEO marketing in brief? It will help us know better about SIM. Can you give example on how to keep meta title, meta body and keywords?
Okay, it is very specific. So in SEO, search engine optimization, there is a different objectives. So people have their objective, like they want to land you on their website. So in the website, there is a 2 to 3 sections, like very basic is contact, home, services, or any other things, fun fact or company employment engagement. So if you're writing a script for this, so search in the keywords and write a title in that specific way, because I can't tell you that specific thing for any particular website. So research on that things. Like if you have a travel agency, so from that basic write a title that best travel agency in Pune, in PCMC. From that reference of the title, try to write a body which includes keywords, but there is a limitations also. So you can write up to these words. You will easily get on the net. So that's how you can write your title, meta title, and body. But before writing this all, try to do research, because algorithms getting changes, because Instagram algorithms or crawlers get changes in a very specific manner. So that's how you can write and do work in SEO.
Okay, sir. Next is Bharti Katot. She's saying that what are all services are there in digital marketing? You know only about few. Can we know only about few? Can you list down services?
In digital marketing,
Yeah, she's saying that what all services are there in digital marketing? They know only few of them. So can you list down
okay,
all the services?
so there is a different types of services which even I don't know the high paying job. Like there is a campaign run for the big organizations, so which campaigns are run by big companies in lakhs or crores. So services like normal services is like Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, LinkedIn marketing, social media marketing, uh, Facebook ad services. So people even get services. There is a freelancer. Most of the freelancers are coming out in these times. So you can do work, content marketing for. You can give services like content marketing, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, video editing. Voiceover is also the services you can give to the people. YouTube marketing, YouTube keywords, YouTube content, graphic designing. Most of the services, even you don't think that this is all the services provided by the digital marketing, like campaign, video editing, video shooting. If you have studio, you can approach people to come to your studio, and you'll you'll get done for video for them. So there are many more services. Once you'll get in that field, you'll get to know all the things, because if you want to get all the things, all the knowledge at this moment, you will not. Because once you will get in that field, you will get to know and you will get to learn how that things works. And one person can't do all the things. You should have your specific field. You should have where is your knowledge or where is your interest. So try to do these things first, and that's how you will get to know all the things. I
Okay.
hope this answered your question.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Next is Gaurav Gupta. He's saying, is WhatsApp marketing also a part of digital marketing?
Yes, definitely. It is also the part of digital marketing, because WhatsApp is adding most of the things in his platform also. Like we have WhatsApp shop. You can easily give your services to WhatsApp also, and people can purchase from there also. Like you can give your catalog. If your shop, if your cloth shop, you can showcase your clothes in WhatsApp in catalogs, and people will search. Click on your WhatsApp account. They will try to search, and if they like, they can purchase from there also. So WhatsApp marketing is in the boom, or is in the future. Will get most of the opportunities, because WhatsApp is working in most of the things. Like recently, they have WhatsApp payments implemented. WhatsApp payments. WhatsApp is also in recently I got a news for that WhatsApp is also trying to sell insurance from their platform, and will implement most of the thing in future. Yes, it is also the part of digital marketing, which will help you in like in a specific geographical area, like in a 5 to 10 kilometers. You can easily give your services to WhatsApp only. So if form a WhatsApp group, try to add up most of the people in your locality. Just post your services, today's service. Like if you're cattle, if you're hotel business, or if you're cattle mess business, you can easily post your today's lunch, breakfast, dinner catalog on WhatsApp. People will approach you. People give order on that basis. and serve them. So that's how also simple thing works in marketing.
Okay,
Yes,
next,
we can move.
yeah, next is Nikhil Sharma. He's saying that how to increase views on YouTube. Can you please help us in giving some inputs of this on this?
Okay. So in YouTube, you have to be very specific about your content, your video editing, your graphics. So if you have a good subscribers, you will get a good views on YouTube. But if you don't have good subscribers, so try to get give more values to your YouTube. So do the video editing and content. Content is very important. If you are initially starting your YouTube, try not to record video more than 5 to 10 minutes, because if your content is not good, people will not see the whole video. They will skip the video in mid. So content, try to give as much as value you can give to them. Then the editing, the voice. Also, when you are posting a video, in caption sections or in a description, try to read all the transcript, which will help you to get rank on the Google. Like people search on digital marketing, if you in your description there is this digital marketing related tags, that's how you can get good views. So in initial share your video as much as can to your network, your friends, put on your WhatsApp story, post on Instagram. Try to get most of the engagement in the initial hours after posting your video. That's how you will get. And the second one is inorganic way. You can run advertisement to YouTube also, that people will see your video. That's how you will get a views. But the consistency is important. If you're starting a new channel and if you're expected you will get a good views, that is not possible if you're not going for inorganic or paid marketing. So at least for next 10 videos, prepare next 10 videos in advance, and don't get motivated if you are not getting views on YouTube. The consistency is key. Try to post continuously videos, and once people will get engaged to your videos, they will think that they will getting values to your videos, and that's how they will share your videos and you will get more views. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Sakshi?
Next question.
Yeah.
Next question from him is that, sir, how to bring subscribers on YouTube channel?
Initial level only you can get subscribers from your network. The second is inorganic marketing, like I said. So subscribers is like you will get subscribers definitely, but try to focus on your content, that you are putting your efforts to make videos, you are giving values to people, because otherwise there are many more people giving knowledge in every field. There is no field that we don't get knowledge or videos on YouTube. So the video or the topic is same. Most of the people saying about digital marketing, but their perspective or their context is different. That's how they will get subscribers or views, and that is the important thing. So focus on your content, on your consistency of posting videos. You will get subscribers definitely.
Okay, next question is from Anshul. He's saying that, sir, as you said, LinkedIn is important. Can you guide on how to make good profile on LinkedIn? What all things of to take care?
Okay, that is a very very more topic which I cannot explain you in a very short span of time, but I will try to explain. So in LinkedIn, your profile is very important, because whenever people search on Google also your name, the first thing pops up is your LinkedIn profile. That's why you should have your good LinkedIn profile, and that is the benefit. Because in so 75% of recruiters also search candidates on LinkedIn and hire the candidates from LinkedIn. That's also, you should have your LinkedIn profile. So there are the 4 to 5 basic things you should set up your profile. The first one is your picture, display picture, profile picture. You should have very professional profile picture, not like casually. Profile picture which covers 60% of your head on that profile picture. So that is the first thing. Second, if you are providing any services, or you are providing any services, you are looking for a job, if you are or write a quote which attracts you or which likes you. So on your cover page, showcase this. The third thing is your headline. If you're a student and you're looking for a job, try to write a headline that looking for job in digital marketing SEO, looking for job in this. Like in my case, I have write that digital marketing consultant, Rotaract, vice president at Rotaract, MBA marketing. Because if you're a student and you're not okay to go for the full-time job, so that's how I write my in my headline that I am doing my MBA in marketing. That's how people get to know that he is not looking for a full-time job, rather than he can go for part-time job. Also, I list down my services that I can provide services as a freelancing also. So in headline, give a proper message that what you're looking for, what you're doing at this moment. Because when people search on the LinkedIn also or in Google also, they will type digital marketing in SEO, digital marketing candidate in SEO. So that's second thing, your headline. First is profile picture, second is cover picture, third is headline, fourth is your description. Write a short description about you. So in first line, try to write about yourself, introduce yourself. Then second, what you can offer, what you are looking for. Third, you can write about your experience or what you are learning. And lastly, in description, write about yourself. That, like in my case, if I can say, if you are interested to talk in digital marketing or in LinkedIn, you can contact me on this email ID. So give your email ID in your description. Write a short description, but very preciously, which will get notification or people get to know about you. Then after, try to write your all the colleges, your educations. Then second, if you have done your internship, try to write on LinkedIn profile. Third is your certification, list down all your certification. Fifth is you can write about your volunteer work. Like I'm in Rotaract. If you have done any volunteer work in any organization, try to put on this, because it will help you to give good image. Like if you are a student also and if you are doing volunteer work, people also hire you, because they will see that you're a good person and contributing yourself or your work to something good for in your society. So that's how you can make a good LinkedIn profile. And try to write all the things, list down all the things which is asked by the LinkedIn. And that's how you can set up your LinkedIn SEO optimized LinkedIn profile. Yes, Sakshi, we can move.
Yes, sir. There is another question from Kaustubh. He is saying that, 1 minute. What's your tip on starting affiliate marketing? Is there a lot of competition in affiliate marketing? Can you give some insights on that?
Yes, Kaustubh, there is a lot of competition in affiliate marketing. But if your product is strong, if you are promoting a good product, then you will get a good response from the people. Because most of the people now doing affiliate marketing. But in affiliate marketing, you should have a good network or good people in your network, because it works like it works in this way. You should have good presence. So the key point is you should have your personal branding on social media presence, your personal brand. Then also people will hire, people will give you a response, or take your product or take your affiliate link, and that's how you'll work. Because there is a lot of competition, and there is a lots of influencer which is doing that work, affiliate marketing. So you should first you should build your personal brand on social media, and that's how you will get a good response in that field. Yes.
Okay, sir. Uh, the question and answer section is over. Now,
Okay.
would you like to guide our students regarding your journey, the way you came into this field? What were the obstacles, or how was your journey to become a digital marketing consultant?
Okay. So like I said, I learned from digital marketing from one of the institute. When I am learning, or I'm in the third year of my graduation. So actually I'm late. In my second year, my batchmates joined the digital marketing class, and they done their digital marketing class. And right now they have agencies, and they have people, team of 25 to 30 people. So as much start as you can, you are if you're looking for to learning from digital marketing, so just do it now, because you will regret after. And that's how I'll regret. But by God grace, I will get good. I am getting good response in digital marketing. So I done my course, and then I look for a job. I done my internship. I look for a job, but through my educational commitment, I couldn't. So that's how I started my freelancing journey. So in the initial days, I get a clients, but I am not capable to give services, all the services in that initial days. So i I honestly said my clients that I am not able to do this for you. So I refer one of the good consultant to them. That is the phase when I think that I should learn most of the things and more things on digital marketing. So I took a break. On that point, I learned most of the thing. I invested my 30 to 40,000 in learning different things in digital marketing. I implement that. So I start posting about LinkedIn and digital marketing on my Instagram also. So that's how I get to know about the insights and all. Because in digital marketing, it's all about the practical things. You can learn easily SEO, SMM, all the things in theoretical at any platform on like Coursera, on LinkedIn Learning, or any platform. But you should understand that you're implementing and you're getting the good response, or you are learning, and you have that confidence that yes, I can do work now. And the mistake like I have done, uh, when a clients approach you, they will expect most of the thing from you. So you should be very clear about that. Tell tell your client that yes, I can do this for you. But if you're expecting more than that, then you have to pay me more. Be very clear about the payments, and always took a advance from the clients. Because if people don't get good response, because social media is not in her hand, because algorithms works in their as per their set rules. So it is not very specific, or it is not okay that you will get all time good views or good followers at one step. It is a time consuming process. So it take times to build your profile, or to get some subscribers, like views on YouTube also. So be clear about that things. because client expect most of the thing from us. And in initial level, in initial days, we also think that yeah, I should do this for all, do this for, do this also, do this also. So we'll get, and after accepting this offer, we'll get demotivated from ourselves only, that I'm not able to do this and this. So first learn most of the thing as much as you can, then only you implement or approach the clients. Otherwise, if you are social media marketer, do this only. If you are content writer, do this only, or get an internship, try to get learn most of the things and then go as a freelancing work. Because in freelancing work, people used to say that freelancing is for free. No, freelancing is not free. We are doing from our comfort zone, work from our comfort zone as per our time basis, but we are not doing work for free. Be clear about these things, and be clear about with your client also, that yes, I am doing this only things for you. Don't expect more from this. Yes, you should give work or extra services from your side, but client must have clear about your services. Get advance, and that's how you can work. So if you want to start a freelancing work, first learn, implement, and then apply for your clients. That's how you will win in this industry. Yes, that's how, that is what I can say.
Okay, sir. I request you to motivate the alumni. How will you appeal alumni community of yours for webinar and internship? Because the student on panel are trying hard to connect with alumni and arranging the webinar. So would you like to appeal for the alumni community?
Sorry, I didn't get you. That you are saying that how can you motivate alumni to give
Yeah,
insight from their industries.
yeah.
Okay, so like Nilesh approached me on LinkedIn, but most of the people don't have proper LinkedIn profile, and they don't have optimized LinkedIn profile. That's how you're unable to get clients. And so people also busy in their schedules and in their industry. So try to get him first. You should have your. I hope you have the data from our colleges alumni.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So oppose them and don't give up. Just follow up from them. So ask him, uh, but start a conversation in a good way. That how are you, or how are you doing? That because most of the people are not happy with their jobs and all, and that's how they are not unable to get on your webinar. So first approach them, uh, ask about their industry, that how they are doing their work, and how they are happy with their work, how they are doing. Approach them on LinkedIn, put a short message on them, uh, put a short SMS to them. That's how you can approach. But LinkedIn, it is very good for this. Yes, that's how you can approach.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for giving your valuable time and guiding our students. I hope everyone have got their answers for the questions. It was interesting by connecting you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for inviting me. And it was a very interactive session and very great questions from our students. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All of you can connect on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, where. And if you guys have any question at any point, you can just DM me. I'll get connected with you. Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. We will share your LinkedIn
Thank you.
URL. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes. I'll share my Instagram URL also. You can put on your groups.
Yes, sir. Thank you.